Alright. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Late Night Tips. As you probably know if you follow me on Instagram, I recently finally bought the Analog RYTM from Elektron. I'm extremely excited. I think this is the most advanced drum machine on the market. I'm a big fan of Elektron gear and I'm really hoping that this device is going to take my productions to the next level. And one thing I have already noticed about this is how much more advanced the user interface and the software is from the Octatrack, which really makes me hopeful for the future and the development of Elektron music machines. My intention with this device is to also deliver a couple of tutorials for you guys. So if you have any questions, please make sure to drop them in the comments. I'm still obviously learning the machine, but I'll be happy to prepare tutorials once I master those skills. Immediately I find that the machine is very intuitive, very easy to navigate. If you know the Octatrack, I haven't even opened the manual properly on this device. It just very natural goes with the flow. When it comes to sounds, I feel like I still haven't managed to get them to be as full of character as I want them to be. But to be honest, I still haven't uploaded any of the user samples into the machine, so I'm still sort of working with what's in the box. So I'm pretty sure once I get those sounds in and I figure out the compressor, I'll be able to get much more characterful sounds out of the machine. Okay, so after this long intro, I would like to give you 5 things that I love about the device already and 2 things that I still haven't figured out. Let's get into it. So the first thing I really like about the device is the Overbridge functionality. It allows me to send all of my drum tracks separately into Ableton Live once I'm recording. So coming from the Electribe background as an Electribe E2 user where I had only 2 outputs, and if I wanted to sort of record the drum parts separately, I had to do multiple runs of the same song to get it right. So coming from that, this is a really great thing to have. Keep in mind 2 things about Overbridge is that all your effects are being sent on the main channel. I still haven't figured if it's possible to do it any other way, but so far all my effects are sent on the main channel. And another thing is that any incoming audio through the input is also going to be recorded on the main channel. So something to keep in mind, but so far recording drums separately has been a lot of fun, and I'm hoping it's going to elevate my productions. The second thing is the layout in here. So you can tell that they've spent a lot of time and put some serious work into making this user-friendly and making the layout of all the buttons very intuitive and a lot of fun. So I find it very easy to change between modes, muting, performance mode, and then just regular sort of pad mode. It's very easy. The color coding is super intuitive. You immediately know in what mode you are, and the pads are of really high quality. So this really helps. So it's very intuitive and very well laid out. A third thing I really like, and I was not aware of that before I bought the device, is the retrigger menu in here. If you go to it, and I usually set it up to always on right now, which means that I can do this and add some sort of glitch and unpredictability into the beat. Let's see. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's a lot of fun using this retrigger function and with different velocity curves. It's really cool. Fourth thing I really like about this is the performance mode. in which you can assign any parameter to pressure on those pads, filter, delay, and so on. It can make really a big difference when you're performing, and it's so easy and so intuitive to set up. It's almost a joke how easy it is, so that's awesome. The fifth thing that I really like, very exciting, is conditional trigs. Right, so in this little part in here, there are several trigs that are conditional. So they play, but not every time around, which makes it possible to create a more complex and more unpredictable rhythm, but at the same time, that's something that you can control. So this is a mind-blowing feature, really awesome. All right, so when it comes to a couple of things that I haven't figured out yet, is the filter. I'm really used to the Octatrack filter. I think it's a brilliant filter, a really good one. And the fact that it has sort of two modes that you can use, a high pass and a low pass, and they are connected, but they have separate knobs, makes it really easy to sort of shape the sound and make it fit in with the mix. And before I bought the Analog RYTM, I was reading the manual, I read about the filter, and I was concerned whether, you know, this filter, which is multi-mode but a single mode, one mode at a time, is going to be as intuitive and as powerful as the one on the Octatrack. And so far I find it to be a little bit more difficult, and I do miss the high pass, low pass option on a couple of sounds. So I would like to have that. I understand it's an analog filter, it's a, you know, a more advanced thing, but I really wish that Elektron decided to go with this high pass, low pass architecture on their filters. So yeah, but I'm sure I'll learn with time and get better. And another thing that I still haven't figured out is the compressor. Elektron compressors are difficult, are a little bit unpredictable, I find, and this compressor is just a mystery to me. I still haven't managed to get it to sound right, but I'll definitely keep exploring, and hopefully I'll learn that pretty soon. Alright, so that's it, my first impressions on the Analog RYTM. Love this device, and I'm gonna continue exploring it and hopefully deliver a couple of tutorials for you guys. So if you have any questions about the RYTM, drop them in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer, and within a reasonable time frame also prepare a tutorial for you. Make sure to subscribe to this channel to get more tutorials and more jams, and thank you very much for watching. Take care.